Imagine being harassed, stripped of your dignity, and then disappearing without a trace, all for the way you wear a piece of cloth. In Iran, one woman's stand against this treatment has ignited a wave of international outrage and a fresh cry for freedom. In this video, we're digging into a story that's gripped international attention. A college student in Iran was reportedly harassed and detained for wearing her hijab incorrectly. Her protest was not only daring, but has brought attention to a system that controls and punishes women over dress codes. Now, the details of this brave woman's actions, the aftermath, and the echoes of this event in Iran's fight for individual freedom. In Iran, it is legally mandated for women to wear hijabs in public, enforced by the morality police. Yet even minor infractions can result in punishments as severe as public harassment, physical violence, or worse. Eyewitnesses report that security personnel soon surrounded her, forcibly beat her, bundled her into a car, and took her to an undisclosed location. Despite widespread attention, her exact whereabouts and condition remain unknown, though some sources suggest she may be held in a psychiatric facility. Amnesty International has already called for her immediate release, fearing her fundamental rights are being grossly violated. Imagine if a minor act of protest in your daily life led to not only public humiliation, but also your sudden disappearance, fueling fear and outrage among your community. This is the grim reality that protesters in Iran often face. This incident brings back painful memories of Mahsa Amini, whose tragic death in 2022 while in police custody sparked historic protests. At just 22, Amini's alleged crime was improperly wearing her hijab. Her death led to nationwide protests, with women publicly burning their hijabs and taking to the streets demanding change. The movement was so massive, it forced Iran's authorities to temporarily suspend the morality police. Over the months that followed, the Iranian government cracked down hard on protesters. More than 500 people were killed and over 22,000 were detained. Although the morality police were initially suspended in December 2022, by April 2023, they were back in full force, often using new technology like facial recognition to enforce dress code compliance. International organizations like Amnesty International and the United Nations have already spoken out. Amnesty has demanded her immediate release, while the UN pledges to monitor the case closely. Iran's track record, however, paints a bleak picture. Despite global attention, change has been slow, and those who protest face the risk of violent crackdowns. One UN spokesperson stated that this situation illustrates the alarming rate at which freedom is being stripped away from women in Iran. Yet, despite the dangers, brave individuals continue to push for reform, sparking what could be a global movement for women's rights in Iran. This recent protest is a stark reminder that while the world watches, Iranians continue to face a harsh struggle for basic rights. This young woman's courage has captured the world's attention, but the path forward remains uncertain. Change may not come overnight, but her defiance is a symbol of hope that may inspire more to stand up and demand their rights. If you found this story compelling, please like, share, and subscribe to stay informed about these and other human rights stories. Let's amplify her voice and those of others fighting for change. Your engagement makes a difference.